This is Honor's newest, cheapest tablet, but is it any good? The first impressions from any device come from its design, and budget tablets are more premium than ever before. The Pad X8a features an all-aluminium body that certainly feels premium in the hand, and it also features a slim profile at just 7.3mm and weighing just 495 grams. This makes the Pad X8a a manageable and very portable device, perfect for a handbag or a backpack. And if this video is perfect for you, a sub to the channel would be delightful. The metal design not only adds durability, but gives the tablet a very premium feel, not often found at this price. The Honor Pad X8a features a symmetrical design with slim-ish bezels surrounding its display. The power button and volume rocker are easily accessible on the side, as well as the USB-C port and 4 stereo speakers situated at the top and bottom of the body. The Honor Pad X8a certainly stands out in terms of its premium body, but what else has the tablet got going for it? The display of the Honor Pad X8a is typical in this price range. It's a basic 11-inch TFT LCD display, although the 90Hz refresh rate is a nice addition. And it has a resolution of 1920 by 1200, so it doesn't offer the sharpest experience at just over 200 pixels per inch. But for the price, the display is good enough, colours are accurate, and you get the usual eye comfort settings to make viewing easy on the eyes if you need to. And with a peak brightness of just 400 nits, the Pad X8a is certainly bright enough indoors and outdoors in all but the brightest settings. So overall, the display of the Pad X8a is pretty good, although of course it won't win any awards spec-wise. And performance is taken care of by the Snapdragon 680 processor built on an efficient 6nm architecture. And this is perfectly capable of getting through basic tasks such as web browsing, watching videos and productivity apps without much of an issue. But due to the nature of the processor, it's not built for high intense gaming and intense multitasking, something that it will struggle with, but for overall just everyday bog standard use, it is absolutely fine. But so far, is this tablet shaping up to be ideal for your specific needs? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And with only 4 gigs of RAM, the Honor Pad X8a will only support light multitasking. Unfortunately, that's the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to memory. And there's also up to 128 gigs of internal memory, which should be plenty for all your photos and your games and your videos, etc. And this is paired with the 8300 mAh battery, which should be plenty to get you through a day of pretty intense content consumption in general. And there is support for 22.5 watt charging speeds, which, while not the fastest, it is nice at this low price. And as for software on the Honor Pad X8a, you get Android 14 with Magic OS version 8 on top. And this offers the usual customization options of Magic OS with themes and wallpapers, etc. And I do have a separate video on my channel going through all of the customization options on Magic OS on this particular Honor Pad X8a, so check that video out down below. But Magic OS continues to be one of my favorite skins to use. There's very little bloatware, a few of Honor's own apps which you can sync with other Honor devices, very much like Samsung and Apple do with their products. And the multi-screen mode offers extra flexibility for productivity-focused users, adding an extra layer of value for users looking to invest in the Honor ecosystem. And now, an area that I don't tend to cover too much when it comes to reviewing these tablets is the cameras, and for good reason. The Honor Pad X8a comes with 2 5-megapixel cameras, one on the front and one on the rear. And typically these are only really used for video calling, as the photo quality is never normally the best, and that is definitely the case here. And while photos in good light come out okay, but anything less they lose detail very quickly, and the small f2.2 aperture and small image sensor don't give it much hope in terms of low light photography. But just for the sake of consistency, like I do with all of my other videos, here are a few more photo and video samples coming from the Honor Pad X8a. Do let me know down in the comments what you think. So in a crowded market of budget tablets, how does the Honor Pad X8a stack up in terms of features and value? Well, There are plenty of alternatives, even in Honor's own lineup. The Honor Pad X9 comes to mind with a slightly larger 11.5-inch display with a fast 120Hz refresh rate, 6 speakers instead of 4, and currently costs around 10 quid less. Not huge, but less nonetheless. It does have a smaller battery, but that might not be an issue for some. And there is also solid competition from the likes of Samsung, Blackview, Doogee, and a brand that you might not necessarily have heard of, and that's Techlast. I've done a couple of unboxing videos on those, so check those out as well, which can offer very similar specs as what the Honor Pad X8a offers for similar money, if not a little bit less. So I would definitely do your research. But be sure to let me know your thoughts on the Honor Pad X8a down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this and want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one.